Hi, I'm Nick Salazar, TriRig.com. I'm here with Chris McCormack, two-time Ironman world champion. Chris, how you doing, man?
Good to be back in Kona. It's
right
always a fun thing to do in October. I don't know if fun's the right word, but it's a good place to be in October.
Seems like the right thing to do. Yeah. Well, the sport missed you last year when you took a year off. I'm glad you're back here in the mix.
Yeah,
sure.
Sometimes you question whether that's a good thing to do. We're 3 days out now, and you start to think, last year I came here in a different capacity, just hanging out, having fun, and I enjoyed that a lot. But now, getting back into that tension of racing, it's about to come ahead in the next few days.
A little less stressful last year when
much less stressful. It was nicer to watch Crowe and those guys suffer, and you're riding along on a bike going, you can do it.
But this year you can make them suffer.
You can sort of play that game, and I hope to do that. But there's a lot of good guys, and I'm always with the pointy end, and I'm looking forward to that. But everyone who's won Kona or is competitive in Kona knows that it comes down to moments, and you just hope that you're strong enough in those moments to ultimately have a great race.
Right on. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit about equipment and sort of the role of equipment in your life. The first time you won Kona, you were on a different sponsor, but for the last several years you've been with Specialized.
No, I was on Specialized. I only won Kona on Specialized, but I got a second and a fourth on another bike.
My mistake.
When I moved to Specialized, life changed.
Got it. That's right.
Life changed.
And for the last few years, you've been on a bike that has always been named the Shiv, but has changed quite a bit recently. You were on the original Shiv that had the nose cone as
sexy one. It was a sexy bike.
Yes, indeed. So now, this year, you're on the new Shiv, using profile design bar. Talk about that change for you. I noticed that ergonomically a little bit changed because, for example, with the old Shiv, the base bar was a lot lower.
Yes.
And now your base bar is a little bit higher. How does that work out for you?
Well, firstly, the old Shiv, when I got it, I was, because I went from the transition, from the Specialized transition to the Shiv, I'm like, mate, unfair advantage. And I absolutely loved it. It was aesthetically, it looked great. I got my fit nailed on that. It was perfect. And I really didn't want to change anything. I remember going into Specialized after 2010 and sitting down with the design team, and there was myself, Lisa Nord, and Simon, the whole crew of us, Rasmus Henning, and they said, how can we make this thing better for triathletes? Maybe you just won an Ironman World Championships on this, how can we make it faster? I'm like, really? The only thing you could probably do is add some internal tweaking systems or things like that, but mate, it's all too far in the future. But they turned around and they did that. And the new Shiv is a brainchild of those discussions that we had. And that's the cool thing about Specialized is that they're prepared to listen to the athletes, and they move and they change things. And but on the fit side, I'll be honest, when you're so comfy with the bike, it's like a running shoe or something. It's very hard to get an athlete to change. You're like, oh no, we'll get the fit exactly the same, but for some reason, sometimes it just doesn't feel exactly the same. And on the new Shiv, I fiddled with my position a bit because of that exact reason. It just didn't feel right when I was on the hoods. And, but they dragged me in again and said, let's do a fit, let's get you nailed, let's find you a happy medium in this bike. And I did that about 12 weeks ago, and happy as. A slight change to my position, but overall very, very happy, very comfortable.
The pads look like they're in roughly the same position. Is that about right?
The pads are the same. The top kit length is identical. I'm probably about half a centimetre further forward. Because I found that higher position around the saddle, it just felt awkward if the seat was back on the shoulder. So that was just a position shift. And you're out of the saddle here a lot more than you are. So you get a little bit fiddly when you get older.
Got it. Sure. So speaking of the fuel saliva that you mentioned, the internal hydration on the new Shiv, are you using that during the race, and what are you using it for?
I use it for my shots, all my shots. So, you always hear people in Ironman races go, drop my nutrition, race over. With the fuselage, you don't have that problem. So I'll fill that all up with my shots, and and I'll just use my front bottle cage, and I'll put a bottle cage on the bike. We talk a lot about aerodynamics here in Kona, but you never make those aerodynamic sacrifices at the expense of nutrition. People are like, the bottle's worth 4 watts. I'm like, but what drinking's worth 100. So I'll be using that combination, and then once that the fuselage is finished, and I get to the special needs, I'll have a few more to take. I'll switch out that bottle and then just use the fuselage.
Got it. So just to be clear, originally you have a very concentrated mix in it to start with. And by the time you get to special needs, it's more or less empty, and you just put water or Gatorade in it.
That's the exact combo.
Right on. Well, best of luck out there, and we look forward to seeing what happens for the fireworks.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, and for more photos, check out TriRig.com. Thanks.
Cheers.
Right on. Thank you, sir.
Go easy.